my big pushback, I think, when you're looking at the national dialogue as a whole, and I was actually asked to be a part of the national dialogue and I turned it down.
You were going to be an eminent person.
I was going to be an eminent person, but I rejected it. Look, I've said this publicly before. I think that this is a glorified TED Talk. But to me, when I look at the configuration of what the government is trying to do, I simply don't understand where this idea came from. And Cyril's made a lot of promises.
The idea came from Thabo Mbeki.
Yes, the idea came from Thabo Mbeki, but out of all of the stolen ideas and promises that Cyril said he was going to do, where's his smart city? Yeah. Why didn't we put the 700 million rand towards the smart city that he was going to build instead of this dialogue? I don't see what the end goal of this is, especially in a G20 year.
So if I may bring you young'uns into the fold. So there was something that happened around about 92, 93 in South Africa called CODESA.
I remember.
After that, there was because South Africa was still a very, very politically violent country, there was something called peace monitors. There were campaigns that said, South Africa, we love you, our beautiful land. You remember that song? No, because you weren't born. So
I read about it in my history textbooks.
And so we had actual dialogue. We had people saying, this is who I am, this is where I'm from in this country, and this is how I feel. Mm-hmm. Surely we could do with some more talking in this country.
I think we talk enough. I think that there are...
Who talks enough?
You talk enough. The civil society organizations talk enough.
But
the G20 talks enough. No, it's not.
This is Simpiwe and Sarki. This is Johannes and Jabulile. This is Ahmad and Calvin.
Yes.
Saying, this is who we are. This is where we're from in this country. And this is how I feel. This is what I hope. Maybe I can find some commonality.
Yes, you can. But my pushback to that is that when you were living in 1992 when this was happening, is that people weren't allowed to speak freely. There was censorship in who was on talk radio, who could write in newspapers, who could establish civil society organizations. People were all pushing for the freedom and the fight for democracy. Now we live in a free and democratic society. You can go on an Instagram live stream and dialogue all you want. That's what Cyril should have done. You should have started a Facebook Live. You should have saved everyone's time, and you should have had all South Africans join, and they could have a one-on-one with him. If he wants to talk, that's how we should talk.